is dark today. I got all the lights off my ring light. It is dark today. It is a dark day. It's been a dark weekend. And let me tell you. Klay Thompson. Let me get my picture. Klay Thompson. I hope you miss every single shot. I hope you get buckets. The saxophone is getting loud for you, my boy. It's getting loud. Because you did an egregious act. This weekend. Tell me why. I'm so flustered. I can't function. Tell me why. I was on Instagram, right? Sunday. Just sitting there, eating my dinner. You know, trying to unwind in the afternoon, enjoy time to myself with my family, all that fun stuff. Tell me why. I look and see Megan Thee Stallion's story. And this is what's on there. Cheating had me around your whole family. Playing house. Got cold feet. Holding you down through all of your horrible, in all caps, mind you, mood swings. And treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Bitch, I need a real break after this. I need to play that sound again. Because how are you going to cheat? How are you going to cheat on the stallion? How are you going to cheat on the stallion? Megan! She was there. She was there cooking for you. Not just for Thanksgiving, surrounded by all those crackers. She was cooking for you. She made you spaghetti and fried catfish. Spaghetti and fried catfish, my boy. And it looked so good. And you took all of that for granted. You played in this woman's face. A woman who's been through so much, mind you. She's already been cheated on once by some lame-o. All she had was a bunch of lame-os come her way to basically be an obstacle in her life. And you are just another lame-o at this point. Everybody had high hopes for you. Everyone had high hopes for you, thinking you'd be different. But no. No, you weren't different. You were not different. Because in all actuality, you were no better. You were no better than any of the men she's come across. Klay Thompson, your next season will be a failure because of what you did. Karma's going to get you. The saxophone is getting loud for you. It's getting really loud. And you know it. This is why. This is why we can't have nice things. Because of mixed people with white moms. No, I'm just playing. But on a serious note, in all seriousness, Megan Thee Stallion deserves so much better. To This is some sociopathic shit. I just messed up my camera. Hold on. Much better. This is some sociopathic shit right here. Because if what she's saying is true, that you cheated on her, which I believe her. Whenever shit hits the fan and something happens with Megan, I believe her. Yes, I do. I believed her when the whole situation with Tory Lanez happened. I believed her with the whole Milagro situation. And I bet this male centered woman, I want to say a whole nother word, but it is 6 minutes in the live. I cannot be unhinged yet. I've been unhinged all day on threads. It is almost 8:30. I got to tone it down so I can go to bed. But still, there are so many male centered women and men. Because a lot of you males are so male centered. You want to be the next one in line for Klay Thompson. You want to be the next one in line for Partisan. You want to be the next one in line for Tory Lanez. You want to be the next one in line. You don't care about a beautiful woman like Megan Thee Stallion. No, you want the bums that come around her because you relate to them. All of y'all are bums. It makes so much sense now. Game recognizes game. Bum recognizes bum. It makes so much sense why you guys are on your knees, just have your hair tied back, just going at it for these men. Because you relate to them so well. You relate to them so well. All of y'all are losers. And that's why you stick up for these men because you are losers too. You're just not a celebrity loser. You're just a working class loser. Not even that. You're probably just an unemployed loser at that. That makes it worse. To be a loser and to be unemployed. Pick a struggle. Y'all can't. Y'all want to be losers and have no job. Y'all want to be losers and have no driver's license. Y'all want to be losers and just sit around and nurse a roach that y'all been nursing for the past 12 days. Y'all just want to be losers and hate women. That's all. That's it. That's all. I know, Isaiah. I was so sad. I was so sad. I messaged you first out of all my friends because I was distraught. I was so distraught. Like the group chat saw how distraught I was. You saw how distraught I was. Thread saw how distraught I was. It was a mess. It was a whole mess. A whole mess. And I've been coming after these male centered men who are talking about I need details. Okay, so since you came in late, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the story she posted on Instagram real quick. And here's the story. Cheating. Had me around your whole family playing house. Got cold feet. Holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you want to be monogamous? Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Like, and the thing is, it is rumored, even though this woman came out and said it's not true. It is rumored that Klay Thompson cheated on the Stallion, Megan, with a girl from the WNBA. What type of shit? What type of shit? Like, If you wanted to get with an athlete, you could have got with another athlete. But no, you played in this woman's face. You had her cooking Thanksgiving dinner around a bunch of crackers. She was cooking like the help for your white mother. For your white mother had her cooking. I hope you never get a black woman's cooking again, Klay Thompson. I hope you have to eat whatever your mother cooks for you. And that's saying a lot. Another case of not being realistic. Yes! Like, and it's not just an age thing, because this man is almost 40. He is in his mid 30s and still not ready to settle down. Mind you, I had this inkling feeling when I was seeing all of Megan's posts. This call me a little parasocial, I don't care. But it was like she was ready to settle down. She thought he was the one. And this is what it just irks me. It breaks my heart. It makes the meat on the skin of my ass just itch. Because, like she said, playing in her face. Had her cooking for his whole house. Cooking for a bunch of crackers. Cooking for a bunch of crackers. And still, she made a song. But I know she made the song. And this is my song for Klay Thompson. Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on. Well, it's not really a song. It's music. Hold on. This is for Klay. The saxophones are getting loud for you, my boy. I better not ever catch you in public. When I catch you, Klay, when I catch you, Klay, when I catch you, when I catch you, when I catch you, Klay, when I catch you, when I catch you, Klay, when I catch you. Like, Lord have mercy. Megan deserves so much better. And I also talked about a little bit, Isaiah, how these male-centered men are going into comments like, or posting on social media like, ha ha ha, we knew it wasn't gonna last. Klay's a real one. He got his money up, and he's got more women now because he dated Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all need a foot up the ass. For real, y'all need a foot up the ass. I can't imagine anyone being on the other side of this unless it's the girls who want him and they're like, yay, now. Oh, hold on. Discord's going crazy. Yay, now it's my chance. Like, if he didn't want Megan the freaking style, you're autocorrect. Then why would he want you? Facts. But no, I'm mostly talking about the male centered men. Because a lot of people are going about like, oh, well, if he doesn't like Megan Thee Stallion, he must be gay. He must be gay. No. And to the men who are talking negatively about Megan Thee Stallion, it doesn't mean they're gay. Gay men love Megan Thee Stallion. I'm talking about the male-centered men. Because even a gay man does not center men, okay? These are a bunch of male-centered men who are taking their unclean fingers to type on whatever phone, keyboard, what have you, with their unwashed ass and just saying some wild shit. A prime example would be DJ Academics, a fan favorite of this channel. DJ Academics has gone on a whole tirade after the breakup with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. He's gone on a whole tirade. And I genuinely hope that she gives DJ Academics the Mar-a-Lago treatment. The Milagro treatment. You know, that girl that she sued. I hope Megan Thee Stallion gives him the same treatment. That way he can't even afford liquor from the dollar store. Pull up a photo of the NBA. I sure will. So apparently this is a girl, Lexi Brown. Hold on. I can't find my mouse. If it'll load. Hold on, it's loading. I thought Ack was in jail with Diddy. He needs to be in jail. He really do. But no, this is the girl, Lexi Brown. It's obvious he has a type. It's very obvious he has a type. She is cute though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold you. But would I cheat on Megan Thee Stallion for her? No! I wouldn't cheat on Megan Thee Stallion for anybody. That's Megan the motherfucking Stallion. Who the fuck would I cheat on her with? Nobody. Absolutely no one. If anything, I cheat on her with my hand. And that's saying a lot. But no, this is a girl that's alleged to be the one Klay Thompson dipped out on Megan Thee Stallion with for. Like, oop, there's an ad. Hold on. Like, why? Why? Oh my gosh, Megan lost to this. Nigga, you about to get me in trouble. You about to get me in trouble. I gotta say that. I gotta take a picture. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of that. Oh my god. Because I know. Oh god, I'm crying. Nigga, you about to get me in trouble with that shit. Nigga she was too thick for him. He didn't know how to handle all that period. He had to go with someone smarter. But no. I hope Megan Thee Stallion heals from this, for real. And I just know the album she's gonna make from this, talking about the pain, him playing in her face, it's gonna be triple platinum. It's gonna go triple platinum in my household. But it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Let's make a bookmark because now I'm going to talk about something that's pretty bad. But I'm pretty sure you've been wanting to talk about this too, Isaiah. There's been a major update with the trial of David. And by major, I mean majorly sick. Majorly sick. I even got some ginger ale for if I feel nauseous. I'm starting to feel nauseous right now, not gonna lie. Oh god, the ginger ale is even scared. The ginger ale is scared. That's not good. I'm gonna take a quick sip. Her song, it is dirty. It don't feel right. Listen to it no more. But no, here's what's new in the trial of David. Now this is a massive trigger warning. Before I share this, it's gonna be a major trigger warning. It's going to be topics of child, you know what, also known as CSAM. If you don't know what SAM stands for, look it up. Context clues. I don't like this. According to CBS News, David's cell phone contains a significant amount of child I'm not going to read that word because YouTube will give my channel the old yeller treatment. During a court appearance Thursday, Los Angeles County prosecutors said they've recorded more than 40 terabytes. 40 terabytes of CSAM on this dude's phone. He is charged with the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. The proceeding was initially scheduled as a preliminary hearing to determine if there's enough evidence for David. There's enough evidence. There's enough evidence. Trust and believe. There's enough evidence. There's plenty evidence. If that 40 terabytes of CSAM is not enough evidence, y'all are stupid. Y'all is fucking stupid. If 40 terabytes, I'm not a tech person, but I know for a fact terabytes is a lot. And 40 of them, 40 terabytes of illicit things with children. Yes, Isaiah, terabytes. Matter of fact, let me look up how much is a terabyte. Just so we both know. You probably know more than I do, but just so I know. A unit of information equal to 1 million. 1 million. Oh my God. Equal to 1,000 gigabytes or 1 trillion bytes. Oh my God. Though. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Put this monster under jail. That's like 10 PlayStations. 10 PlayStations. My God, today. And of course, this nigga pleads not guilty. If he pleaded guilty, they'd bring back a whole lynch mob for him. They'd bring back a whole mob and hang him at high noon. That's how bad it is. Like 40 terabytes acquired from his iPhone and iCloud. 10 PlayStations worth of CSAM. 10 PlayStations. It is generally too much. Like, I see why it's either. Well, I knew it was going to be either the death penalty or life in prison. I low-key forgot California has the death penalty still, but honestly, California, if y'all need to borrow old Sparky from Virginia, if y'all need to borrow old Sparky, you can borrow her for this case. She gonna have to be charged up a little bit because she been out commission for a hot minute. But you don't have to even have her fully charged when you bring her back. You just gotta make sure this man fries. You just gotta make sure this man fries, cause ain't no way. Either make sure he fries or put him under the jail. I don't care. Do something. Do something. Make an example out of him. Cause this is too much. Where's the sound again? I gotta play the sound. Again. Hold on. This is too much. The saxophone needs to get loud for David. The saxophone needs to get loud for David. It needs to get loud. It needs to. It really does. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. That's too much. Oh boy. And if we're on the topic of predators, let's go to the registered SO that is married to Nicki Minaj, that apparently she's kicked him out. According to Pop Rant, did Nicki Minaj's husband, Keith Petty, get another woman pregnant? DJ Vlad cites SO registry, claims she threw him out of the California mansion. Let's see. The internet is on fire with speculation that Nicki Minaj has thrown her husband, Kenneth Petty, out of their multi-million-dollar California mansion. According to a rumor, Petty has been relegated to a tiny house in Old Queens neighborhood, sparking immediate speculation about the state of their high-profile marriage. The whisper suggests infidelity may be to blame, with reports of Petty allegedly getting another woman pregnant. It looks like a classic case of massive bag fumble. I wouldn't say bag fumble, but look at what DJ did. Oops. No, I don't want to go to Twitter. Don't want to go to Twitter. But since he is a registered SO, he has to constantly register when he moves. And now he's moved to somewhere in, not North Carolina, good God, to New York, in Queens. So yeah, I hope people egg his house every day. I really do. I hope people egg his house. He's now living in a tiny 800 square foot house in Jamaica, Queens, instead of the 20 million, I should say, Hidden Hills mansion Nicki owns. So yeah, everybody's getting a saxophone. Everybody's getting a saxophone. Every single one. Every single. A damn shame. Speaking of saxophone, for someone that needs a saxophone, don't think they're gonna. No, they don't have the video. But there was a Houston police officer that went on a racist tirade. Oh, hold on. I gotta do the thing. There we go. There was a Houston police officer that went on a racist tirade on her Instagram stories. Now, I don't think this website has a video, and I don't low-key don't want to show the video, especially if it's going to be uncensored, because she was dropping a lot of hard ERs. Dropping a lot of hard ERs. Where'd you go, Isaiah? You were just here. Did it freeze for you? Hold on, did it freeze for you? Ah! I think it did freeze for you. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry, twin. I'm away a little bit. So you can come back. Maybe his phone died. Maybe his phone died. Let me check. Oh shit, I think his phone died. Oh no! Oh no! Damn it, Isaiah. Why you would never have your phone charged, nigga? Why? Anyway, back to the news. But yeah, no, this Latina police officer, Ashley Gonzalez, was making a lot of racist remarks. Hello. Don't you step on the keyboard. You're not stepping on the keyboard today. No. Nope. I'm not showing you, but this isn't that type of party. Ow. You got your claw in my locks. Hold on. Ow. What are you doing? Okay. Now, racist tirade towards black people. She was dropping a lot of hard ERs in her little tirade and saying how much she hated black people and wanted to talk about all the stereotypes against black people, how they steal and everything. Well, we all know that white people steal. Gonzalez was placed on paid leave. Of course she was. They always put police officers on paid leave. Earlier this week, after Houston Police Department announced it would investigate the video. In the video, which went viral online, a woman makes repeatedly derogatory comments about black people while repeatedly using racial slurs, including chimps. The video sparked outrage online and from local elected officials and activists. Several city leaders and local civil rights groups, including the Houston chapter of the NAACP, called on the Houston Police Department to fire Gonzalez. No paid leave. And that is where we are right now. She's unfortunately on paid leave. I hate that we still allow paid leave for police officers that do wrong. This is why I'm so ACAB. Because you're going to go ahead and harm people that you claim to serve and protect. You don't need to get paid leave. Matter of fact, you need to be at home, hungry, not able to get food stamps, suffering. That's my ideology. But the police are technically doing their job because history shows that they're meant to overpolice and monitor and hunt down black people. So yeah, it's no mistake that there are so many police officers in predominantly black neighborhoods because that's their job, to overpolice, to harm. Oh, it froze for a little bit. I got scared. Okay, we're good. But yeah, to overpolice and harm black people. That's what the police is for. The fuck to serve and protect. They're here to harm and overpolice. They're here to harm and overmonitor. It's pretty much been that way since slavery. So yeah, we're still going through the 400 years. And once the UN decides that fuck what the US has to say, black people are still going to get reparations for what the colonizers did to our ancestors, I'm going to be happy. Because that means that the UN is actually doing something for once, instead of coming in at the tail end. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I tried to talk about this first in my last live, but it was just getting so buggy, mostly because of the weather. But I feel like the Jackson estate had something to do with it, because I was talking about the Micheal Jackson biopic that I did not watch, but I heard from so many sources that it was just ass. So I figured, well, why not just look into it? And yeah, according to Rotten Tomatoes, hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what we have here. According to Rotten Tomatoes, it is in fact ass. 38% on the tomato meter. 97 on the popcorn meter, but that we're looking at the tomato meter. The critic consensus says, while Jafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's biological nephew, Smooth moves bring the king of pop to uncanny life. This musical biopic mostly plays like the greatest hits album that could have benefited from including linear notes to give actual insight into the icon. To put it in layman's terms, the movie was all over the place and nowhere at the same time. It just was like, oh, Michael Jackson, he's doing so good. Michael Jackson is the king of pop. Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. And here's how it ends. The film jumps ahead to 1988's during Michael's Bad Tour. He takes the stage at London's Wembley Stadium, where he played to 504,000 people under the course of 7 sold-out nights, setting a Guinness record for the concert attendance that stands to this day. Then the screen cuts to black, and just before the credits roll, a title card that reads "His story continues" appears on screen. So they're probably gonna make this like a two-part series type thing. But I predict that they're gonna totally skip over the allegations. They're gonna totally skip over all the allegations, like just how the Michael Jackson estate tries to sweep under the rug. This is not always how the film is supposed to end. The really shot Michael was to open in 1933 with the police raiding Jackson's Neverland Ranch after Jackson was accused of inappropriately touching a then 13-year-old Jordan Chandler. The criminal investigation was eventually closed after Jackson reached a financial settlement with the Chandler family, and Jackson continued to deny the allegations. Jackson would later be acquitted in 2005 of a separate inappropriate touching accusation. He was never convicted of any crime prior to his death in 2009. The third act of Michael initially focused on the Chandler suite and how Jackson's life was impacted by the controversy. Filming had been completed before it was discovered that part of Jackson's settlement with the Chandlers, the Jackson estate, had agreed not to depict or mention the Chandler lawsuit in the film. So that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. They're gonna completely skip over the allegations and all that weird shit that Michael did. Like, how the fuck? Hold on, let me get out of this. How the fuck is it normal for a man in his early 40s to share a bed with a child that's not related to him? How is that normal? As a child, I even questioned how's that normal. But everybody in my family is like, well, he just didn't have a good childhood. He's got Peter Pan syndrome. He was abused, so he's trying to relive his childhood. That does not that does not mean you have to share a fucking bed with a child in your big age. In your big age. Unless that child is your own kid and he's like, I threw up, I flew up. If he comes to you like, I flew up in the middle of the night and that's your kid, then yeah, you would share the bed with the child to kind of comfort him or her and all that. But no, that was not his own child. That was a random kid. A random child. A random white child at that. A random white child. Like, I did a little bit more research in my off time with the whole allegations. And after bleaching my eyes and cleaning up my search history, any statement that I know I made a video talking about how I didn't want to hear people talking about Michael Jackson in regards to Epstein files, the way people were getting on everybody's ass about talking about Charlie Kirk. I retract that statement. Not about talking about Charlie Kirk. Fuck that nigga. I retract the statement in regards to constantly talking about the allegations toward Michael Jackson. Because now it's hard to just say that shit didn't happen. It's leaning towards the possibility that he did have a run-in with a child that was not appropriate. That was not appropriate at all. It was very inappropriate. Other than just sharing a bed with them, he could have walked around in front of them naked. But we don't know because the person who knows about it the best is 6 feet under right now. The person who knows about it the best is worm food. The person who would know about every intimate detail the best, his soul has left his body and it's not coming back. It's not coming back. No matter how many times these so-called psychics try to commune with the spirit of Micheal Jackson, it's not coming back. He is dead, and he's not going to tell us anything else about what happened at that ranch. And kind of find out, people are running with the story of, oh, well, he made Neverland Ranch to protect the kids from the Epstein Island. That was a whole fabrication made on TikTok. A myth. A ruse. A lie. On TikTok. Granted, I had a little bit of hope that maybe it was true. Maybe Micheal Jackson was doing something good, but no. After I did more extensive research, I'm starting to think that Neverland Ranch was an extension of the Epstein Island. And I know for a fact I'm going to get some Micheal Jackson defenders, die-hard defenders, mind you. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You've seen me make a few videos about Nicki Minaj and have some of her barbs come for me. You think I care about a few Micheal Jackson defenders? No. To be able to sit in front of you after making a few videos about Nicki Minaj, knowing good and goddamn well the barbs are a bunch of lunatics, to be able to sit in front of you today and still talk to you, it goes to show the internet is just the internet. Like, y'all threatened to dox me because of what I had to say after doing my own research on the Micheal Jackson allegations. Y'all trying to threaten to dox me. Do you know that in the state of Virginia, that classifies as a felony? So if you are in Virginia and you want to dox me and somebody finds out and reports your ass, you're going to be slapped with a whole ass felony. You won't be able to carry a firearm. You might not be able to vote next election because you got in your feelings online over another person that's online talking about your faith. Are you willing to risk that? Are you willing to risk putting my address, my social security number, a picture of my birth certificate, which I do not know where it is, all on the internet because I said something you didn't like about your faith, which, mind you, has been documented? It's been documented. Court cases, evidence, paperwork. And you decide to get in your feelings about that? For what the person on the internet says? That is red? Oh my God, y'all lost the plot. Y'all, I need to get that sound again. Y'all lost the plot. Y'all lost the plot for real. Y'all. That's tragic. Y'all out here doing the most. And for what? The saxophone's getting loud for y'all. Because what do you have to gain from this? Anyway. Oh, that might be Isaiah. Be like, hey, my phone died. Are you still alive? No, that was an email. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine. Either way, he'll see the VOD from this. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I mostly wanted to get on here and rant and rave, particularly about Klay Thompson being an absolute moron. Because how do you cheat? How you gonna cheat on the Stallion? Megan. It goes to show you. It just goes to show you that these men out here today, in the modern day, hold on, I gotta fix my, so I'm not leaning on my locks. That men today, in the modern age, in the 21st and 1/2 century, that they are just on some sociopathic shit. Like willing to play in your face, get you all buttered up, make you feel vulnerable, only to take that. I need a prop. I need a prop. I need to come in with props. Only to take that vulnerability and just in front of your face. In front of your face. Just some sick shit, man. It's just some sick shit. Yo, men are sick. Especially you male-centered men. Y'all are sick as fuck. Over here, praising the man for harming a woman. Mind you, didn't you come from a woman? Do you not have a grandmother? Do you not have a sister? Do you not have an aunt? Do you not have a female cousin? But then they don't care about that. A lot of these men only care if they get treated like a woman. Because they don't want to be on the end of being assaulted. They don't want to be the victim. But men are victims. It happens every day. And I know someone's going to say, well, men are victims from women. Do you know that in most SA cases, the perpetrator is a man? Whether the victim's a man or a woman, the perpetrator is 9 times out of 10 a man. Men can assault men. Men can assault children. Men can assault women. As we see with David. As we see with David. So, moral of the story is, men are sick sociopathic creatures. And it comes few and far between to find a man that is not a sociopath, that does not desire children, that is just a decent human being. It is so few and far between to find a man that is a decent human being. And what makes me sad again with Megan Thee Stallion, she was like, I've never had a man be so kind to me. Klay Thompson, you better hope I don't see your ass in public. You better hope I don't catch you lacking in public. Because I'm coming for those ankles. You're never going to hoop again. Let me stop. But anyway, it's 9 o'clock now. I gotta work tomorrow. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. If I see any misogynoir, any hateful comments towards Megan Thee Stallion, if I see any Micheal Jackson defenders, y'all gonna get reported. And that is not a threat. That is a promise. That is guaranteed. 100%. So think before you type, okay? But anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. I'll probably go live probably close to the weekend. I know I've been going live a lot on Twitch for my gaming, but for this channel, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do consistent lives or not. I pretty much just do lives when I feel it's urgent to do so, and today it was fucking urgent. It was fucking urgent. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of each other, wash your hands, stay hydrated, and you guys have a wonderful night, morning, whatever time zone you're watching this. I hope it's wonderful for you, except for those who are male-centered men and die-hard Micheal Jackson defenders. Have the day you deserve. Take care now. Bye-bye.